And him say the heart of the NPP is in Ashanti region. The heart. NPP Akuma. Ashanti region. Every elections let's say a tour bar. Obi a can say, oh, Bantama, ne soon. O for a crop constituency, ne soon. Now, one for can be ne soon. And say, Abano Yabu Abano Electoral Commission, Abano Central region, Eastern region. No, be a Tamituku, be a chain. So, oh, yeah, Ashanti region there. Because they know. She Ashanti region there. Vote in a bano. A gangantuan. Vote in a bano. A musupa. I don't pay. You know the former mayor of Kumasi under the NDC. KM under the NDC. Kojobo Subekasa. You know a year Bosomche constituency chairman of the governing NPP. Honorable Kings. And then the Bekasa Jumedi so. You know political scientist. Ebekasa. Na ni na ne say 100.7 Asante man puntu as against voter ye de ma MPP for no me pacho wo hwa e de so ana wo hwe ekoyi ana anenkoyi e betena se ne ahwe nyoma MPP ba ye o ma yama Asante man as against ne koso e MPP NDC administration. But before that, you know, we were brought to be so and say the finance minister cannot call parliament. No call parliament, you know. Or the media budget review na call ye. Or call no kind and say, well, NABCO, Nation Builders Core. NABCO, Nation Builders Core. Next month, you go no. In fact, you go no you cry. You go no. It's over 66,000 personnel. NABCO personnel on the Obian Kofi. Now, we share the statistics and I say facts now. For bare 9 months in ye, NABCO for in Chiomoka. No, Chiomoka Sawana Ghana cities a month. We are graduate to Omamori universities. Our Munya Jumanya. And I'm buying Mamu Jumaso Munya. The Juma of the Mam Somunyano. 9 months, Omakita and I came. A month and a soon. Omo kem omo fi omo ya ebi aware ebi kra ntimi hwe omo yerem ebi ntimi hwe omo ma anopay ye bi se NABCO for some brabo mu ti sen anopay na NABCO personnel so no omo president na emu e wo studio ha Dennis Okateche ba ko pe abranti akwa anopay
ye ne
na bibia bokode e
awrade adom ahoden e wo ho na wonso
yankopɔ adom you say nyanya ne de na ka akufo do aban
yes ndi no
ne Ghana aban
ndi no
yankopɔ de o ma de party ye de na che say ahoden wo ho na ka o man peni ne akufo do aban no omodie na ebusuafo ba bie phone lines ndi amamo mo twa na man nto ho 0322494401 and 0322494771 0322494401 and 0322494771 and chema na say WhatsApp line so e dia ma na fe wo the WhatsApp messages no e dia fa e dia mami wo pe Facebook or Facebook or be ho e pa radio or Facebook na face so wo the messages na ego e dia mami I don't pay Okatachi
minia
na say am no finance minister be ka say ya dia NABCO for the September ye gu no na anyamo de na hodo na mo ka say ye demo 9 months right and I say bosa
yes almost 10 months yes
into mo ka
very serious
some on Ghana cities right and I say e be account I see it's in about 66,000 no
yes
and on NABCO nim
yes for now I think say chess kakra though I can't confirm because day in day out number no so say about 55,000
okay
55,000 which is happy as you say
55,000 and on Mutifia just say you ain't sure for by 9 months almost 10 months
we are national security threat na
okay national security threat
I catch Greater Accra regional police commander we catch any street Baga answer what mama nchia do for ne tifo na yemfa ni DSM fata ma ye sebe oil TV ni radio ahwefo ene etifo na menchia ye me team executives national level regional level and at district level na fe na ku trainees etie na ehwe kasa fidie kese nyina na meche mu kwan so nkoso minia no kre yinyina no enche ene ba betu dwa finance minister Komra Shebedwem or the two Ghana fu nyina anim say onyame adoma 1st September 2022 ya no and a program a friend Nation Builders Corps Trinity friend NABCO no ba na wiye in fact the tea na be yare hosem yinche NABCO no 3 years ba na wiye aban no esa say yan ewo mu no yenkoso na yentoaso na yenyi adwuma ama yemu bi yakwa adwuma sat now almost 10 good months abosome nkono kwa abosome du yentumi entua yeka minia ye arehusem kese se a whole finance minister timi be kan sa aka sei e omra se bedwamu a wantumi amie na no anka da odibitua yeka a se bibia mponsi se aban ede yeka after say ya call on the aban countless time e bi ni say wow ha ye the press release by say we may not even live to see the economy bounce back maybe aside press release by say aban no emmono ho sebi emusio se okwa lunch you start abra ontua NABCO foka ya ye press conference ama sebi mu amonimu a mobile kra be fa story no kra e de ekoi apart from that Monday ya any a comment here
I matise mo comment here
himfie
na mo de chat abi na comment here emunsam no ye de
me da siminia emunsam no enyina etise sebi mpredasa ye kujai eto ti kokoso opimso otumfo say to the second say na da Roma nana oma onana ene wo fase yasemni o say aben woni edi agro bi agro we die ye ni
semani pa fon won
emani pa kurawu
agro mani pa wu
emani pa wu na kom ma kom na se kom nipa enti ye kujwa ato na se na da Roma ye sire no ono de yenim se sebi mpredasa okabia ebem enti nana ene mpanifo enkasa nya sa ne mane nana ne wo fase ahwe a uwu a eba bi kunye enyi wukitwa enti no ne ye de koye se na da Roma onkabi mane na emu eyerem ya nkoto tumfo na yesi wotu kwan oni Ghana nanso se na mamre ne amane etie no nti no secretariat no eje letter no ena yanima wo stampo yesensan yema yehun sampa o me receive letter no on behalf of tumfo say to the second Ashanti man hene wati kokoso eti oba letter say egu na chi nyina no omode
your expectation in the say I mean
yeah, I'm expecting ya NTSA be 15th 16th 17th and be nyame adoma tumfo yes enti I'm expecting say nyame adoma na ohene ebedru a obetumi ede na no atum na de ye ka no etumi awie pay na panimfo kan say enamdodo wi ense nkwan na namdodo ense nkwan de na ye de ani de sefata ama ye hene brimpon tumfo say to the second ote kokoso na e wo say sa tutu na mo say nyame adoma ebeko Jubilee House ni akwa ye picketing pa
moko baby o mampani ti won kran
no nti
Jubilee House
but en runs san ye kakra aba
any dia
we know a breaking news and me breaking with the
I see
last Wednesday and I day a year letter ekoma a year ura a year George Dampare a year
IGP
na ankasa say ye notify no your intention say you be pickety nyame adoma on the 18th at Jubilee House.
That is Thursday, next week
Thursday. And yesterday another copy of the same letter echo the regional command or Greater Accra region. Say omonso so no dey akwadan IGP ni. The letter no call me fro car from Accra to Kumasi ma medrumpu na minya call say directives be if headquarters abase regional and taking in charge in meeting am say mabre say meeting pass sign dey mesremo nti edin komana na Kwesi fiada by nundu anopa yinhia yekohia anra na de ebeto dwane se
wono hwane kohia ndra no
enra ye ne the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander ene the Greater Accra Regional Crime Officer ene the Greater Accra Regional Operation Director ene the Greater Accra Regional Legal emramra
omo hwamna no so police for
ye no mkuhia ya ye meeting last year over 40 minutes nenye easy
okay
yeah because na nsembia normal can begin na ye ntie ho ase say adenti na ye pese ko Jubilee House ko ye picket na so dwemu na ye pese ye be ko but almost ye ne sese be omuntimi nsie ho
ya mo je picket no moko tantana ho
aye ko tena ho de obegina
moko da ho
de obekoto de obeda na picket no
enti moko da Jubilee House
na de ho
for how many days
na ka ye de ye kwa ya ha ya mabi
mo be jam we mo ma ho
ne yeti idea ne yiri medi waka yeni abiro sabe enno me catch the commander say commander sabe impre no me free akra be dru kuma se me ring ahira me catch the commander say commander hwe me ring me a married man with 2 kids me share school fees me share water bill me share light bill and executive for who we are not alone we are representing about 55,000 graduates in this country. And the commander who hear my name now catch them say going to the Jubilee House where is security zone and he be pose security threat. The national security threat is already posed dada because graduate of NIPA 55 now 10 months in your car and you national security threat na but commander and say ya kwe bia na wadwen papa but e bia na intelligent wise and ko bi do mo ayede abegim any ade ama. In fact, sebi in prediasa say o man see ho kwan so o mo me enko no de na o mo advice security wise no. In fact, yesu EP executives e ko dwendwen niam ba ko meni ho ene ye se nya hwe se maka de a ene ye be ko Independence Square.
Mwa ko da Independence Square.
Aye kwa ko ye picketing. Me dem say picketing. Na picketing.
Na say picketing na say what any na kan obeti kwa ko da ho.
Enti me say picketing ti masa word no na say yes.
What the mattress na we pillows e kwa ko da Independence Square.
Gari kakra sugar kakra kakra ngati ye kakra.
But how would that change the situation? I mean, how would that change the situation?
It will not change the situation.
So maybe so ko da Jubilee House ko da Independence Square.
Yes, and American ba.
E be that situation is 9 months in Jamo kan.
And American ba say nyame adomo a ye ko Independence Square na enra ye say gina so pe ye advice e ba ye amame call Jubilee House e the letter e call the office of the vice president and notify no say this is our intention na nka ye ba Jubilee House and for security reasons intino ye ntumi anye de ama ye ba Independence Square enti Mr. Vice President Wadaroma make yourself available with all due respect Independence Square na ebra ebeji ye petition ye de ma wanke de ba Jubilee House e de abreo enti nyame e ya adom enra so intentem so ne ahohare so ye de letter e call the vice president officer no so asat na minister wa ya we say e wo say otumi eba Independence Square na obeji ye petition na obaso a on cancel papa enfantry enya say free Independence Square
the vice president obeji petition
yes
Independence Square
yes and any police for edin komo
njemo ko da ben
and run your call Jubilee House
and mo call Independence Square da ben
nyame admaya wada ibe
Thursday na Bibianse sign
o da Bibianse sign
but in the meantime no finance minister no wakasa
finance minister no obi ankasa ono obi ankasa even aban no obi ankasa me mbobodi na majabio aban no obi ankasa and I am telling the whole Ghana I am saying this on authority say the way and manner ya agreed no aban no
break
oh ya break and then some am already bia because say many mbre o yere pa for so sebe wonni mabuna ya adwuma bosome nkro kwa bosome du sebe oba kra nko oba onwo ya senko oba bewo I mean building a nation on empty stomach what be that entiana me bisa say national security advisor sebe in predecessor or advise president yepa because our advise president here this issue should be able to get to the president of his head. Mr. President, your excellency NABCO 455,000 awunti omokano the security is at risk. Number one, and yes, you can you know, but make a teche paka. Imagine Saminya Jumebina me yena bosume me take me simple eba. Obika cham sami nkofe tu ameka nkofe tu ana. Na da nchini enkwanye de. Enti these are questions aye bisa ye nya ntie ya tetete e boboba say no krese nya no krede atesem say eye o mampanyina be de akiri. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Right. His Excellency, the Vice President. Onyo mampanyina obedi meboa. Oh,
and there say yatete I can confirm to you, sir. May I can confirm to you, sir, mene the chief of staff.
Akasa.
Edin komo, eye for the worry. Na eye for the worry, I confirm it. Edi amami. Say ampa the Vice President, you know, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Say Meneso, say party no ABA nominations for Omon Personal contest as flag bearer. Yeah, that Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Ebefa sa nomination forms no I contest it. I can confirm on our report to you and no bill team be said the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia I am ready. Said another kwa na nyamia duma who come and succeed his boss.
Okay, so I confirm one mamia. Then my message is very simple. Now, we are Vice President, and I know say Nation Builders Square, you're trying to tell friend in NABCO. Your cookie from the Vice President office, right. Mr. Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, potential President of the Republic, Meboa, with all due respect, on the 15th of November last year, that is 2021, you and the Honorable Chief of Staff, Madam Frema Opare, directed NABCO trainees to remain at post pending permanent arrangement, which we have adhered to these directives. At the end of the day, Mr. Vice President, for the past 9 to 10 good months, haven't you paid yourself? Madam Frema Opare Ado, the Chief of Staff, nyina sebi maame ewo mayi mu sebi oba de enke ye kan abadaye ayam hihye ene tema enti yedi Father's Day yemfie Mother's Day ni ajeje ne so wama emabunu directive say yen remaining at post pending permanent arrangement for the past 9 to 10 months na mpanimfo mienu mu ya we na mudidija ye no. What are you telling me as se me ye Ghana ni anyame adoma 2024 mekọ akoto aba say minya sebi impredias and omampanyini abedi echire mujidi na mentro abama no. I mean, what is the credibility here? And sebi impredias and baby edru no NABCO kwanfa so yemu bididi no. We are not happy. Ebinom rent crash so Mr. President, you rent so 10 months you be renting so say. At the end of the day, Mr. President, you want to be a vice president, want to be the president of this country. Now at the end of the day, who treating youth like this then where is your credibility? Yeni abriye pa. Because air ban, you see COVID-19, you see Ukraine war, and na kufu nko ne ba ma ya na. Mr. President, COVID-19 when you son fa so bia anase ezunsu aso be. Ye tia katua so motie so se paka. Enye 30%. Right. No what you akatua 30%, 70% nko timitua na ko be 1000 ka. In fact, we are not happy about it at all because here nkoda Jubilee House nsore ma. Na ene abusia me nom sebi impredia samframa. Independence Square. It is far better.
Do you feel you've been taken for granted by this administration?
Yes, we've been taken for granted because why? Nurses are being paid, teachers are being paid, doctors are being paid, soldiers are being paid, police are being paid. Those people are receiving salaries. But NABCO trainees, we are receiving allowances. And if you can pay salaries without allowances, how do you want me to trust you as a vice president who wants to be a president in future of this country? No.
Okay, Mama show Facebook
no, listen, Paka. Also free that. Me there to silence. Now me the two vibration. Now here be vibrate here man by microphone. To be a leader, I know I have done my best. What you say? Anya me ya doma me faka se fidie kese so. NABCO trainees baby bia wo. Hey, wo busia kra ye dey. Bo na nyame adoma yawada ebe ya obrasport by 7 a.m. now ho. You be quality data your regional reps organizers no ubia number by close of the day. This is Ashanti regional NABTAC president. By close of the day omode numbers ni beba. Know your regional organizer. Utri obra sporter kono ho me regional organizer me nie maba me din di katechi me wo Kumasi metro me NABCO reference number nie bebia me adwuma nie enru si ye be free obra sport e be do Independence Square no you put to system already one more type of din nyina no there is a system picking it ye printing nyina na add to our petition near the Amada Vice President of the Republic of Ghana as a proof say the NABCO trainees we are still at post. Finance Minister Bekan say 1st September the bebe na wiye 3 of us. Now then one kasa bebe na wiye. Once the Finance Minister say 1st September the bebe na wiye no, it is an official recognition of the scheme. And also say trainees here the now you have been able to set a data NABCO no bana wiye. You didn't even mention say bana wiye name be at this date we will clear all the arrears. Nemfa leader so papa nye the emre Mr. Vice President we need ana Finance Minister sabi we need na do sabi COVID-19 nyina mu onidi Russia Ukraine war no NABCO for na a man talk no buy na because if the government is able to pay salaries salaries ni allowance wa akade ne so na say yeti ho teacher for union omo di kola make us be say nya be say
condition of cost of living allowances cost of living allowances
see obi a mo agima katua fu awie no mo di kola 20
say inflation no no boy dey it is even say canon ka would you say would 2000 Ghana cedis canon no now to out of 2000 no betimi ato brodo wom betimi ato guy wom betimi ato emu wom and there's 2000 no won't me fan to bro sa and one be kakra be film because
and cost of living
and some cost of living kakra they supporting
na the cost of living ye nya bi no Ghana one way out of cost of living baga teachers cost of living ye any cost of living and I dey live buying the 15% in tune one more uti o mo kakura no masa kofa kola we asa ba mo 15% atun na mabu no 55,000 asa now untua ye ka and you want us to say yem fold your arms and no The country is not safe.
What feelings are about you for political gains?
Gradually, we are becoming very disappointed as NABCO trainees. I repeat, gradually, we are becoming very disappointed. Oh yes. Why? Because I mean, Katechi, nobody out between the who see was say or your NABCO trainee where di NABCO. Aho adanse abo omanpanyini na ado
don ko for the class o ka ya faso bo ne bimbo na o ka so ha adwen
aminia
yes o ya president go for no those days na etika ne nyamba ye ka so nyanko ye o ya kire yanko ye demonstration so o nyambutre ye o gide wa ban ni ma ban be cho ye ka nti ne sabe wo kra no won show proper leadership amfa ma wa bede chi nko for na wo di omoso no
meda siminia sabe every matured person, every intelligent person will understand this. We are aware say we have some people who have painted themselves with a political party, represented NABCO trainees on NDC press conference to condemn the scheme and to praise NDC, and also promised to help them to fight against almighty e-levy, which was the only backbone of this government, which was this year. Sebe Eyasemka, I have not heard anything, but me a bagemba, me na mawo, and na mawo pape me manemo. Many papa chikura na wakonifia kudidi matem. Where is the love? Where is the love? These are the same people. Some of them, the one who was speaking, I have the video. What can I come they send you with production? Now come up with video. No, the person saying all these things. Didn't crowd them. Would not kunimu. You see you or you wasted spare.
I see.
And you know, who can talk about channel here and 5 hours near. I'm sorry. These are the same people. Some of them are not NABCO trainees. Threatening to take my life.
Your life is being threatened.
Master, I told a commander yesterday.
I see.
I told commander yesterday. He said NABCO training Bienwa were protected because that time now we needed people to make sure say we safeguard the program. Or your power would say what this will be abijina baby go repair ni mase. Now we need intentions of people go repair. How will you?
Oh, call you rise and defend it. An idea.
What's it?
We will rise and defend it.
Say it again.
On any day.
Good.
Your best original.
That is what we defend. Yes, sir. And can 9 months Ukrainian senki can keep your NABCO Ukraino. And 3 years are binded to on Kenya. They killed. These are the same people who have been visiting the opposition NDC parliamentary candidate. My pictures no more DJ.
I see.
I mean, and to those people no more cancer, and I am sitting on this very platform to say, your issue some of the reasons on your part will be no or turns this year the boost you for. And I'm speaking to mature people. When it turns out Nanado a carpenter, Nanado is a politician. How do you want Nanado to feel? How do you want Baumia to feel after say Makujina Sa platform? We organize our own press conference. You were there. Did you see NDC people there? Did you see NDC people there? Yet throw petition akumo 242 or party bear, Ashanti or party bear. What are you telling me? So these people came and they are part of our problem. We are going to kill you. You are going to do this. You are going to do that. Some of us, every mature, intelligent bones, we have done our best. Well, what makes me genuine is that this is the time I will be become or the oka, not then. Because Sabre Nakamacheme one come disappointed me followers, 3 of us. But this is the time. Look at how I'm talking. I'm coming out to say what is going on. We are not happy.
Ogadeche NABCO president, nation builders core now. Aban we the buyer no, no ene doma no national president na no Kenya and say yamia doma Thursday.
Yes.
Omo call picketing na Independence Square one crime.
Yes.
We are NABCO ni baby I will be of course. We are live on Oyepa TV to me sure say NABCO for so air share Oyepa TV say water Mali, water region, water credit, yes Sunyani, Bono Isne. Ahafunyina no we are NABCO ni almost 10 months in the entire car or president to say Thursday monko Obra Sports na fi monko pikete
Independence but the entire make obusian yeniska nti busian e bi busian brasta what na fi na wa ma leadership of NABCO trainees we have done our best. This is the time we need the number. Say yebeba na yakachire wiase ne Ghana say sebe the scheme is there and we are supposed to be paid. Minister bebre no be handicapped financially but me sremo whatever it is kobo obusia never head never bra yenkoye picket no yenfa petition no enkoye vice president there and say
it was the vice president say when cham ahwese yencham car the ambitions of becoming a president in your
oh yes because definitely.
Unforget.
I mean, yes.
Unforget
yes,
it.
you should forget it.
Munti, unforgetting ambition. No.
Listen, my main card.
Now I'm NABCO for I'm 55,000. I mean,
yes,
55,000.
Say yeah,
cover millions of people on tour, but I'm 55,000.
Minia, are you aware? Say I led NABCO trainees. See, I'm campaign man and another MPP abine. With the view that I was the petitioner for permanent employment for all NABCO trainees. And it says 77 periods. Ye kotoa bana esisa. When a person ni papa na when a be school fees. And ye kotoa bana esisa. Not just ye petitioner they got down my opinion. This was a brilliant idea to me. And untino yen support to any support to no aba. Nobody can vehemently say a nakunkwa and a day about with second term but we are part of the victory of the second term of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the Commander in Chief of the Ghana Forces and the First Nation Builder. Say nakufoka hona nana owene, so know how to treat us.
Madam Sanope Dennis, the national president for NABCO. Now, Obekwe. In fact, Honorable Kwame Asafo-Ejewa, were a former MP. In fact, he used to be the Greek chairman, committee in parliament, in more parliament, you know. Nam Hana Jumpa. Honorable, good morning. Kwame Asafo. Morning.
Good morning, Mira. But I want to say,
but Honorable, Mehoya Sign, Kasana say microphone, baby. Yeah. Aha, I'm saying, she said, Mubeda Kama. Alan Kama, who's a chebi, Ashanti man for Alan. Hey,
yeah,
Moya Alan campaign.
Yeah, Alan campaign.
Moya Alan campaign.
Make yesterday Ashanti man.
Ashanti man for Alan.
Ashanti man
health work.
Yeah, 3 years pum.
I see.
Mranti amabawa merewa nyina ise egu abontin ya 3 years.
Me ba so na be kan health work na sem na NABCO 40 and I'm saying 2 minutes. Abrantan say 1, they feel very disappointed in the government. 2, 2, remember the message. 2, they feel like they've been used. And then 3, say Baumia, him say Alan so walk contesting. So I say Omusika no yentia car to say unforgetting the presidential ambition. For you as a former member of parliament, NABCO for instance, what is your take on it?
Me rapa kamela asipa enye NABCO as a group. Enipa human being uti wiase na oye adwuma ni ntua kale ya. Me say am we portrait for me krom sita kwa ma people. Okay. And before say me ye ma me media so. Ye ba audio so man. Ye ba audio so. Okay. Ye ma media so. But all they say me fa wo fidie so ada. Nsuta kwa ma people so me ko nsuesi we nye omo anka okura on timi nka ba me mra. O di me ko parliament.
All right.
And na mo ho wa timi nka our friend me aba ha. Ti se bi da o ma se. Me nua mi de o ma sa ma ahwe ho. We ye
so mo prepa
we obi a so do pay dia so obo mpa ye ma because me work say omo mafum sisi me ntwa on car adwuma na ada say omo nje ni and ada say ombe na half and ada say because onye ni ye ombe timi ama mo an kro aduane a on di bibe frɛ
ebe poison omo nyina akra
enti me constituency na me ye MP no nyame ya da Roma na minua Sejon nyame fa ne kra nsie mini ne rane yeru adekofo campaign at the time afforestation program on fenipa no me Sejon boa me efe ni over 600 o me constituency just say busume bia ya 400 Ghana it is 600 by 400 2.4 billion me boa Ghana cedis. And send the bia me ko no abegumi fia adan ya o mo se yentua onka boy busumi nsuni o mo se yentua onka na mo se yentua mo kade a mi se me nya MP biem mini parliament ma free minister crowd airlines and for ma put questions amano before him say Argentina say wontua o mo ka enti o mo ko hu o MP enti we adwuma ne yentua o kade a eya enti Mr. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and His Excellency Vice President Dr. Baumia kakra mbenye bia no obi kana atwan kakra enye bone
eno so de enje
Monje Monje ka
Mr. me ho na me
so you want to show you
humanitarian reason omnya kakra mamwa so de obi ka otwa kakra be first quarter obama say second quarter obama say na waje
na en touch
because bia otwa akọ obisia obi busia ana oba akọ school wunya scan command sisi a ne amam kakra na waje me kan yesa yam dese yam half na yam quarter debi debenya dia die ntua bibia because me busome so me workers me tua
bibia mom
every Friday me tua every 2 weeks bia na me tua onka.
Oh, I see.
That's what I do.
I see.
Enti o ma bopro no ayemie wo mo nti na nso o mfa ka akọ enkra no no ma ko home penimfo no the president and the vice president me to me is the right direction.
Okay. It is when you're supporting on the former MP are supported you too. It's okay briefly no we'll find out west to
yes.
NABCO colleagues in will be
yes. Yeah better former honorable say already insure. The NT American say engine no finance minister say nyame adma 1 September program e bana wie ye. Yem pese be kwa kotin fi abedanka. Because you see I no kase you mu bi say net 10 months ne ba e mu 8 to 9 months me come church e dikutuaka. Nti already a car said na me papa can ya bro eda ho. Nti on the more serious note, I'm appealing and pleading to all NABCO trainees nationwide say mamo me mfa djuma we dey we eni agro. Wo bosia kra ye dey bonebra na obra sport uduru a her original organizer at the end of the day na dey numbers in baba bonten. No capture information. Ye print a competition no e dey am the vice president. You hu sampa say scheme no eda so ye ni dey abre. Me mfa ni agro na di agro number 1. What now 10 months so. Number 2, what's now Juma so atna we yi so nti mesre wo mo enye we me mankwa we beko enye me fi region ha ye nyina na yenya nti wo mo mra na leadership adwuma ya ye no ankwa akoye waste meche wo nyina na mada wo nyina so
there is medas na okay ma me kan message be menye fi me nipa bi ho oyoba na me kan message me ra huye oyoba autifie awo ba kon na no NABCO dey bi ye NABCO ye bi na okay but 10 months na yentu ya nkei
mama kai one TV station na lady be fair was a common pad
asema kan be kan
we any prophet katechi
na enya
on say wuntumi nka
enya pad in the crampo akoya ofaso didi
on say wuntumi
akoya ofaso didi as oba no akoya ofaso didi no bono
menka
Honorable,
enya sem ketu
ebusafo ye de besia ye ne Dennis Okotache besia na Dennis ebe da was say made edition of Ghana to saying oba jumedie so honorable ejo na mama ye show the support kakra be breye NABCO for ye jumedie ye so your support of support kakra be NABCO for ni tin hwe ni mu
honorable sem family number
je fada mano ewo ho ebusafo wutie oye pa 100.7 FM meeting at the Kwesi Paka Wilson or from the Paka Mejo so now this is the maiden edition of Ghana to saying the biggest political show in the Ashanti region, the Garden City. Now Jumedi idea we put Ghana first. We shall NABCO for ya omyambrantie mbaba wa omusiso na no mo GD say aban be be boam nanso so mo na mo penon omsanka na saa omo sra ban sa ban ya bibi enfamfa ho nti wa we buso na NABCO ni de we shall crying so no kana come to niem hopefully Thursday no call in crying something good might come out from a year of engagement with the government and also the vice president. Embraso say be share an interesting conversation be a question. I'm saying on PDM one of the biggest conversation is about Yeshe Asantemani Puntu under the NPP administration. Ashanti region there obiani say there you talk about NPP pa when it comes to election a MPP. But man saying complaints not does so yakwan school is terrible. Ejuma crane ho. Na no and members of parliament from the Ashanti caucus. On Branca one a caucus now. But I was no more there. On a press conference. I am a entry, one and a chairman of the caucus. A year press conference on share your man penny. Na do not say how I das and my son on their tuning him. Send a baby to me. Edu Juma Adiamaye. Na yente ho hwe anope yente ho hwe but then ye hwe hawa the situation has become. Omuko ho mampene den na see here. Dey no kan, dey no ba be ye. Ya kan ni nyina ye ba be ye. Ye school so no, ejuma be ba. Well, we'll look at that. But in the meantime, my reporter Joseph Amwatin, Alan Health Work be cost one to pay. Now with Dimut gidi. Yes, I can have one so now. Okay, be friend na fee. Wa my enchemu kaka. And nothing on abo ha. Kwame Asafoje, former member of parliament for Insuta Kraman Beposo constituency in the Ashanti region. Honorable.
Yeah.
Health work way, you know. I didn't see a moye. I launch a mountain health work.
Yeah, the guy, Mirror Packer.
Honorable.
You didn't hear me answer. Trading pointers. My first time, I bought a penny.
Oh, and I come back as a pa.
Me had that. Now, me buy an environment, you know. Baby, we are Jumana say, ahoy, nitia. Ahoy, fan, why encourage you? See, in Kakra, be over Tranhan, I bemo a human. Into Muhafa pa. Me come from.
Let us see.
Now, true. Upusa say, I didn't know
health work.
But just I health working. And yet, Alan health work. A Santimine health work.
They be me who posted so.
Oh, Asantimine.
But you see, as a Asantimine health work for Alan.
Asantimine health work. I'm in church. So health work here and starting there. And I started Busumini. A idea process started somewhere April. Then penny phobia or my goodness. As I said, teaching, one person teaching, name. And now, my health work. Health work, they say, baby.
Oh, health work, they say, baby. But the only difference is health work. Alan following it.
But your Zonta health work, Mewa. When ya miniature, let me dear friends say, within crowd, what
about Kwaku? Former DC, such a central, former DC,
and I live in such a central health work. The health work is there, who call your friends say, a bria, wow, think a bria people so. Kwesi that name reader, both any peppy, and I'm a bria people so, all my health work. Let me be on baby, the troll, a go on my time. I bet you at your Packer health work, as I forget health work. Obia, I'm not even the label, Namano. It is our health worky. As far as I'm concerned, who call a friend say, a flower, a friend say, a vegetar. Some mountains or my health work. Damango, or my health work. Maybe I have a health work. But when we decide, organizers in decide, say, Ombe used to a friend say, Aladdin.
I didn't hear. I didn't hear so you Aladdin.
Oh, one say, oh, it's a
campaign, a clear that campaign.
Oh, miniature.
No, I mean, you have to admit, say, a campaign away.
Paka, oh, my baby. Baby, me, a bit my billboards, a bobo.
Right.
Me what? Me a friend awareness creation.
Awareness creation, that's fine.
Who said okay, now Tiha, and then I'll catch you say. You see, MPC say, and our Santimines for say, and our Santi say, MPP, you think you 1.7 million votes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yes.
It is our health work cry, ye. Awareness creation, and it gives a data to MPP say, more strong Ashanti region and as I'm strong. But we can say, Alan has
but you can use a penny one that is the leader of the party, the vice president, the chairman of your party, or general secretary.
One MPP also. Semboa, one was some Semboa.
Listen, I mean, with it.
No.
Alan phone in the door.
They decided to use Alan, so what? Sabakacha say, bet me use Packer. No, let's get the facts right. TMC, sir, idea is awareness creation. Also, we are MPP, Next, we see MPP for cry, say no, a Juma, Emma Harinti, so called a Rose Angel MPP party in a Gua Ashanti region. Me, yes, I mean, MPP, Neko health work. No any pepe about the supporter. It means as I tell my MPP we have stayed behind the leadership of MPP.
Hold on for me. Hold on for me. My reporter on Manaso. Now, Joseph, I'm wanting a reporter with the health work in the Joseph. Good morning.
Good morning.
Na mo yin sesi a.
Minu ka sesi a de ye Baba Yala ye main entrance. Baba Yala Sports Stadium. Main entrance and I'm not going to say
okay. Can you phone him and Jane who particularly with inscriptions na a man for kutaniti such as a man for no. Jane then also.
Okay, who is Friends of Allah, a banner here, and honorable Allah Samasi.
But you say Friends of Allah, Yamuche.
Yaki, Katabe, I'm the very house Kata, and okay, Allah, no action. Also, Ashanti, recognize for Allah. And I hear 1F. Taking the case, like I said, only if I wish me, Allah, who is the home. Yes, oh, I saw was going to be a team allied group. If you saw help work for Alan, Ashanti for Alan, and now we be a very groups and identify groups are the one so all support and sympathizers for Alan Samase. If you say the bigger my idea, house Akata, in so much a social. So I was a bank welcome Alan Samase, the unifier, and also especially the Busaka and the Salon, Alan for the now, if media say free, a year, Bepa runabout, and upon here, and over who the part don't want a waha, a big drink and a buy, I'm not telling you, or maybe you almost say, oh, a year Bepa runabout, so the can see on Mona. Now, Yahoo, a year, and I will come and say, a year, I don't remember, a year, a so, aha. Na ya say you never think about kaka dem wa kwaba oyepa TV oyepa FM yo no so we be say one and ni ka say oni honorable Kwame Kwachi na e ka say former presiding member kwada so municipal assembly and e den e hu Baba Yala so over boana ana no so wo ni ma e ko ye de ye timu pa ni say Alan Kojo Makin adu ni so it one shanombre fie na me yajuma Kenya so say a doma a bisida minim walk am call ya na bamu da bamu yada and me who say adom we ba adom we no achepo wow min to be yada say e do to say Ashantimanian boy as Ashantiman e ka say say tradition must go so it is said the man na ado no sa na say yama owa ale Kojo Makin yeah, sir. Next, oh, be a oka, a young telephone with the medium. Now, I think I know, also, or you buy back, or the baby, and come yai. No, one thing. Order, no, a former been a boy, a former be a side, but in the order. Nay, a guitar who did, but then be, and a foreign say, order, yo, and a summer wound to me. Now, me tell my how a year is not chairman. Or yeah, open campaign. A copper and nobody order and buy your Mufiano. After order, no, then you are Bishop Eti or the passo, but to a passo, and only 1 week. I say, then 1 week. And people are for I declare. But you are all declare. None of these who are not. Yeah, can I say so or no? National. National organizer. National organizer. Yes, now we are almost Tamala. Our campaign said, for most of the foreign agents. I said, Baumiatum. And to a moment, we are not for more of the almost process of the member. Yeah, no, young Kotabai, but you say, and Yama Air Cosono. Now, Ashantimaya, sorry, because Ashantimaya. Then I started for the Omo. Ashantimayo, you human being. Now, Ashanti, yes, therefore, about Obian, therefore, about Obian, Ashanti region, emotional difference of the ambition, that for just 10 regions. Now, then, and Fredo Muslim, and Fredo Muslim, one was there. Campaign, Napo, open campaign. Women's about open campaign. They could do this work. Well,
idea na I am a job and say as an organizer. There was as a walkway. You will be anything. There's also be MPP stand there. No, you will be here at the Caroni. And I said, you know, or yeah, I feel truck. But I'm not there. Una mo say party and that's all. Now yeah drive away am. Organizer ultimate organizer. Over here say you organizer no. Yeah who organization papa bia dey here. Na na day about that 3 years Ashanti regulator. The big trader. Yeah they were near their boss. Yeah they encourage the party members now. Oh see
boni bia wom. Boni bia nim. Yo.
Yeah bomu e bo party no. And that obi o bia no. I said, that's crowd where I want to know. Hey, that's man. Yabamu.
The TV about to say your friend era and some tendency be a personal question. And no fancy.
I don't know. Just first one say on reason because Alan MBN announced of president. Okay. Because 10 years when we say I don't want to know what you on preho. It is also a mabu and next almost for Alan MIA. But minimum say then I'm here to stand up and that. So we can Alan Martin and the way.
Yo
Joseph
and the Paka and Pampate and also Becca say also we're getting kakra say the city who say more a domino more or more the boy MPP number and the bonnet so until Ubedu Adia Nanka a hero spark number a year before to the say rubber bayala men a papa no echi VIP nechi and almost stand over and say organizers never go a panel now almost be the car or much catch a domino and say a domino dear what mamia and we say I check papa here and yes I'm going to take us a dumb idea. Now, yes, I have work with you. So massive.
Yo, Mate, Joseph Medawase, I don't pay. And then I want the ball from the Babaya Sports Stadium. What I will crime me as if we did as well. What
yes, sir.
What's your money, Bono? Alan, and run so for Alan.
Me picking no mammy,
Me tea.
Or say, send them a cacrabo, creation of awareness. Ena or say two. Asante mai edaso di MPPH. Right.
But say you no kan you. But what do you mean you cherry picking?
I'm saying.
But what do you mean you cherry picking? What do you mean NTC?
I said they are identifiable groups. Group bia one objective for the years health working.
Very good.
Maybe group say creation of awareness and also
but
to let people know
you're saying a campaign is a health worker projecting the image of Alan Chemantin as the potential flag bearer of MPP.
I must be fair to you. So now I agree with you on that point.
It we agree say namuye Alan namoyamano.
Yeah ma Alan. Yeah, my yeah,
said it. So what's it?
So
two graph say. Nana Biko ye say.
I can be baho.
It's almost
man. It's simple. It's baho because you see, honorable. You see, Nyamotin and got to say, chairman, Ekizadeh, where Bosomche constituency chairman. I say it's here for the young who know. It's on the voice. Namotin is a CR. Oh, still you are. It's honorable. It's a clear because and it's true. No kind of listen. Me madam for no. That Tafo MP. I hear what tonight. And our castle no dear. The whole Tafo constituency no. Or allow me not behind Baumia. For president or kwaka. Now na be the end meeting and can once because I haven't heard. And I mean who you mean here. I've not read it from anywhere. I've not seen any video or heard any voice. It's a meeting can once but said na be idea then okay. Yeah, important can once. Papa na ya allegation no. It's the most so I know and na job no hopes na do e kasaye. E man legit to me say yes, he is here because of Alan. I near kosi what can be. Why don't you admit to say we are not
in
the name and in favor of Alan
Obia on observation and Obia on thinking.
Okay.
We are not in competition of anybody. Okay. And I'm raising the issue, sir. Creating awareness and telling the whole world that the MPP, the Ashantis are behind the MPP party.
And behind Alan Chemantin.
Well, I haven't gotten there yet.
You haven't got in there yet.
Yeah.
But when you're almost said that's in the placard,
Okay, that's the way they want to present their issue. Means so be on the way they presenting their issue.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
But as a party, no, and chairman, I'm chairman a year, no, answer no so. I say people are in discipline, no, because the party issued a statement clearly saying, "I did with Munjai this particular health work, Munjai," and the party is still going ahead with the health work.
Parker, make a child say, "Say health work working and starting that and starting that and I started last month."
The party issue statement.
No. What was the party?
So the fact say a see in the past, no man can watch him, but in the neighbor bay. Newe ni muno ese ni amone de kodie ye de man ko na can also bomb by.
Are you saying say health work is illegal in our MPP constitution?
No, you can do your health work.
Yes, that's exactly what we are doing.
You say have any personal or personal
we are not na maka say are you saying so the billboards abobo hono
party is so to billboards. Yeah, the party has issued a statement. No, I can tell you. The party has issued a statement say, wow, billboard biano kotutu. I know. But the point is they say, billboard in 2 years. Say in 2 years. But there's a statement say omuntutu.
Okay.
In terms of the MPP and discipline, no.
No. I won't say the party.
Because more respecting the top hierarchy of the party.
Yeah, health work we we respect the party executive, national executive. We do respect them. Yeah, buon pa.
No woman stand come on your health work.
What's that?
So buon one come on your health.
They say it did not start yesterday. It did not start. Neither did it start. A friend say 2 months ago. It started about 5 months ago. Preparation. And yeah, I told her. See, yeah, be So I say, are you saying say?
It is
okay, then tell me.
Share about 3-4 months ago. That's a party issue statement. National executive.
Okay. What if you're going that tangent?
Justin as your general secretary. Stephen Etin as your chairman, and yet you are flouting the rules no more.
If that's where you are going, I Musa one question.
Me too.
Kwame Abatese Nebano.
Kwame Abatese.
Yes. Just last when you health work. What the constituency? Want it? It's there. It's on my health work. President and vice president. Omo ba ye ewo sisiga na pa na ye wo bantuma just Friday.
Yeah.
You confirm go share black t-shirt. And go jina nanim say we ye alaji beko. That's the observation. No. I'm citing him. No. I'm citing him. No. I'm citing him. No. If it's just accept it and let's move on. Make a child say, also be able to say we are not in competition. We are not in competition.
I see.
We are not in competition.
Yo. Honorable, it's here for one of your best judges. Mutie reporting from the ground, and Honorable Suwa, a former member of parliament for Insuta Kwaman Biposo, Kwame Asafoje. He used to be the chairman of the Agri Committee in Parliament. Yeah. Of course, more Parliament. Very outspoken. I know.
Near opposition.
Process. Okay. You know, honorable, where they the best here now pay.
Me that's a pie, Michelle. Where they you been your tab near about 1-on-1.
Of course.
You know, yeah. I'm in trauma. I never can.
What's your Ricky? I had a year as a former member of parliament for Institute Kwame because I had a budget pine. But when they were by because of Alan health working on. But anyway, you are the best judges. More no more and more form your opinion on the conversation now. You don't have your nano pay whether or not say side health work way and your Alantino Moye and now some got 30 more pomkeke. Maybe a phone line said their mamo one after our discussion afi now also will be an also with me at Chawadrin or Jumedian so 0322494401. and I say 0322494771. 0322494401 or 0322494771. Now, the big conversation I say, and I do so. National security shake-up. Penny Nana Kufado somewhere last week. And or they statement ba say, why yes it's in Sakai Kaka, changes Kaka, or national security apparatus no more. Now, Oshama Nipa Mienua, Omo heading the bureau, the National Investigation Bureau, that is NIB. Kanana can find the BNI, and they find the NIB. And then the National Security Nankasano. And Mantia Mienua, ye ina eni, Gabi Asayotrodakon, or your cousin to a Mampeni, the president. Na Gabi, ewo institution be friend Dankwa Institute. Sa Dankwa Institute, no. So what's your record to my Enchamanekins is here on the Bayajin? Oh, Mama, ye Juma, our Dankwa Institute, Nina, Dodona, in your position in this government. Dodona say me now for I'm no of course. I used to interview them a lot. Give to your worry or your deputy NSS boss, National Service boss, give to your worry or your Juma or Dankwa Institute. David Ashanti, one no NSS or director, or publishing. One and executive director boss. Ghana Publishing Company. One and a dano. Yes, MP quadra so. Kinsley Yako. Before be MP no. Okoye executive director. Dankwa Institute. Uwe ya pe and a mano director. National Accreditation Board. It's not dano into a whole and free ya. Or you could MP or winning them as member of parliament for Kwadaso constituency. And these are people who work for Dankwa Institute. I Gabidia. Now, say no national security no. Ya they share and conform you no sa. No me ye Juma or Dankwa Institute. I no me executive directors. Atoba Kweku. In opposition, MP before opposition. No, na ye DI for executive director. Asumeni. One also know ye DI executive director. They say send part 2 no Atobakweku any asumeni ya appoint you as Atobakweku as the NIB boss, the National Investigation Bureau boss, and then asumeni as the National Security Advisor. Now when Anna Martin Amidu, and they cut you by say a lie. Now Mompeni and he's read in between the lines, and they say sign the part 2 way. How do you make question national security way no? Ni titi ani nyina ne say on percent 2024 election no wiem edema MPP because MPP say on break 8 no on modern nsani into modern nsani no the only way on betime break 8 no is by rigging the election and also wiem that's what McTamri is saying and McTamri be him say now a former special prosecutor on nakofado yadwuma yi pa on the vice president yadwuma yi pa it's no pay no crebe na wasan some mu from the angle of Martin Amidu. Yeah, now we speak to former mayor of Kumasi, Kojobonsu. Now you share Ashanti region development, as against the NPP. It's an honor pay, of course. Honorable Ebenezer Kwaku Frimpong, where your former DC for such a central under the NDC administration. Honorable Akwaba pay.
Yeah, media.
Na bia boko dia. Na kasa no kosi no I did na we na was stress kaka want to cash. What do fiasem? What do fiasem?
Well, yes sir. Step me new penny na nko no bet na ha no so cause one recognize me presence no bia hu se me ha. So me na be shia. Yeah, no. Say be ye political opponent, but yet you say.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and baba we no say papa ya babet no na onene ye fire. Na so me ne ye fire kura bibri. Yeah,
I see.
Sana we a politician na aduma no tiasia sana we.
Sana ye no. Very good. And I'm saying yo, Chamaneki is them introducing that but mo join this sia no there. Mr. Ekizadai Poku we NPP constituency chairman ewo Bosomtwe. Bosomtwe constituency chairman. Father is a very popular man. Me am back come say no, and me bow we much on kind no. I was hey now Papa Benny, why a hard guy. Tawaneki, it's a pleasure meeting you today. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, pa. I said Michelle and then. Now, you have a code here.
Aboard the Adam, say, or the Ache.
Fantastic.
Sorry, I'm a home in your penny, so no, not check a crack. So, may I mean, who, fly and say,
Obano.
Under penny was it. Oh, I know, Boo Gaga Crabats. But then this year, straight in and come. I was so happy meeting my senior colleague.
That's good.
Or the same old studio.
Sure. Now, it was for Mamute, Jimmy, near quarter to 12 midday. Into the manners to say about your phone, I'm a fee. In some neighbor, your papa, we. Thus, as Ghana to say, Ghana, at the same, beside another pay one, because I'll share near Kosua Ghana, at the same at the mount. And maybe a phone answer and our journey conversation. No, but they at the Kwesi Packer was a from a packer, my job. So now, I'm call a Tamaneki, so one on the party in Abbas and another pay. The allegation from Martinami didn't say MPP, Obersemi and Richard Makofa, very partisan people. And go for a name from almost partisan power, political people to head national security. And what is your view on that?
Match at T4. My cham, that's the first time my bum studio.
Oh, I see. And the cover shunko.
Maybe now maybe permanent. Then the name Crawford be able to Gabina. No, not myself.
Okay.
Not my constraint. So there was an issue. Maybe the person got it wrong.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to get the Inanka many or Maka, but maybe say Mohefe. Mohefe.
That's it. That's it.
And say Edamosi. Now, Machia was some for. And His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Vice President Baumia, the Regional Minister, and my own self, the Minister or Education Minister, Dr. Oseya Edichum. Baby, Obiano, Michiamo. Namachia, police station for Emra. Yeni Omishia, a deep party, whom Comona, Yayan to Tiabi, Michia, Omunina, so and Opay. Paka, why you are okay, Personally, I have not read it, but I presume said they all can. Martin Hamidu, essay a pure political appointment.
Yeah, political appointment.
But what are we doing in this country? Is there no politics with or no? Martin, what him say? Maybe. Or Isaiah Ama, I don't remember the exact day, but he had a running
mate. Yeah, that's 2000.
President
Mills time. Yeah.
Obabe D positions ewo NDC.
Oh yeah, Attorney General.
Was a pure political appointment. But Sani Pakrona is the number be special prosecutor. Into no because I say we are. And he's going to be the last person I expect my senior uncle to make those assertions. And you have it on a he say what kind of verbatim so almost those appointments to rig elections
2024
MVC time Sanayo almost I don't be or no ankasa no akrasa mo kadebu or no afo because he was a pure stanch NDC member. So all the appointment that he held was purely political. I don't understand.
No, but for national security, so all your security areas are.
Let me tell you, the way of the
professional people, no.
Which professional people? Bevlo Latte was an NDC, a known NDC. He was put in charge of that place. I can give a catalog of people now. Me simple or an argument and say maybe those people no okay our previous records those who have manned that position guys they have more or less a military backgrounds and that kind of aspect of those things. If he channel his argument on that maybe for reasons in Kabia Metsi
okay say only security background be
and they say no crowd it even defeat or no na say election because all along those who are if you say because of Kofi my kind of so many background most of the people that they might not be even military officers but maybe they have had some
security training be
training fan say you. So sometimes you ask yourself say I didn't and ye will be a on your security expert ye de bow ye mra na ye tintim no so all can all kase bibi ti amra say ye de o maba the fact is say o ma ye adwuma o Dankwa
Institute and a Gabriel president cousin
doesn't make them non-Ghanaians. That position was meant for Ghanaians.
Tell me a Ghana for.
Yeah, Ghana for.
It's in here appointed my Bonnie Bien.
Nim Adia will be to me a Kamasam. You will never be bria, you're pointy. Almost close relation to President Biawaba. But I know that Martin Amidu don't see anything wrong. If you ask me, Muntari, no, they were cousins of a former president.
Yeah, say just bad. I'm saying no penna. My cousin no abem. Apart from one no.
There are a lot of them.
But as for just bad, I can confirm. Say yes.
So
it was the only Mahama cousin no abem. In Canada,
there are a lot of them.
I see.
That was not the subject matter now. So Martin Amidu, yeah man, the Juma say onye. You say no baby. Obekan sem bebre ni sem o obekan nyina no ye nya gina so ba akokora wo the NDC for na akora ka kire say well lose credibility into okan sem a his own people but do dey and na sem a wakai menya hu me of asem obeka but obi a omo abo no kwa do say ye po obi a on kan no krepa sa yewura no enu nti no sa nipa no ka asem a ensa say so no so but then because some Martin Amidu katia MPP nti no NDC for now will go in his favor when he came out and all katia home there they made us to understand papa no ombo number nti o ka asem a may fanti he told us say we are aircraft hunsem bi e bae o say nipa official one na ya boni din no a former president the NDC pounds on him insult him say sabi oni local oni credibility me anya nasemuni this is the manner quickly or say your man can the man into eja ejo ofiwa NDC helino say he's a man of integrity. He's so disciplined. When he speaks, we have to listen. And so I want to establish that point. Then we come to his substantive issue, say, because we want to rig election. Paka, your system now, your election will come. We cannot cry through. It's very, very difficult for anybody to rig this election. The system...
Very difficult for anybody to rig the election.
I'm telling you. Even on the D-Day, Nankasa here to Abano. Unless it be a follow elections, I have to know Hano, and no Becca's Arsenal. That is why I ain't your full sending maybe a cosono. 2012, we went to court. We asked them, it was, I think, 5-4 or so. It shows that whatever we sent there were some iota of truth that they have to stand on that. And near maybe womb, and Nunti, near my baby, Nabako, Emi Depano. You say a trabani we are. You can't be a area. Yes, you know, pooling station. A pooling station be a for results, no, so that people will take their phones, then take shot of
right.
Into every political party, we serious be a agent. It be a call election about 9 political parties are. Into know how do you even convince each and every one say media me person me am into agent and sorry and I see even the EC officers and how do you even convince them the police people who are there making sure there is peace sanity how do you even amount for more around how do you even change everybody's mind into your chroma and it's very difficult for any political party to rig election it's not easy why we act a wumpano as some are making but no, see.
Okay.
Now the entino Martin Amidu on Nasem no so kase ye there so many abaho say omra rig election na o use national security no on what rule no dey rig election na you see saying say or the omo bebu omo ma baburu nkrofa pam obi afri ho anaza o person o tire say so he should come clear because so ka say bi onye either but sabi that position me nyin say your constitution e kan say was say the masoja ni
oh David and I say oh na say obi onim di
the president in his own wisdom no your man prerogative say obi o person ofu say obebo ye ho ban na o ye no onyi so and no enema e cost around Africa this even West Africa terrorists in him kroneba so when any president sit down no person or ye a sensitive area like a national security it's not in a vacuum that he wake up one day there might be in-depth consultations and nema but koyes as nipa no kofa ebia me chairman Akins na bia or relate me then we so let's see say nipa no kra adwuma na ye de ama no no obeye no waye ne yie matina mi do no obi enim say obetumi aye adwuma but obey aye adwuma no want to be anye me de me kan say asumani ne
Kweku yeah
they are Ghanaians they have schooled they have knowledge and yeah honko no my adwuma baby anya even down kwa institute kra no nkwa they have work as professionals omo ye intimidate they me so nyina ne say ye moa omo na ye nse omo nkran na omo ntumi nya adwuma no said the adwuma ne yeah lapses be national security omo ye soldier for ye de ma omo they have failed the nation in terms of even how to go and apprehend people how to counter some I can give you I don't want to go back na enema bebre na cop nom ne hwan ye ma omo ye they couldn't even handle so if we have people like if we say omo de betumi aya don't forget they are equally qualified people still there and obi obeka cho say we leader enti e fa wa no wo na we sako sanse wo nsema obeka bia na o say e dey you consult even all the MMDC he was an appointee
of course
he cannot say adwuma bia o ye no nsuta kwa man no e no nko without the technocrats they are there they advise we all sit down what do we do but he is a boss unless it's obi to be catch them say all kono on person no dey obeka bia na but I know those gentlemen
Mate
it's no mama ye mboku kra mata me do there
you're forgetting one
yo ni credibility
Honorable Kweku
yeah
Chairman Akins say Martin no need credibility until no you're forgetting no your quick observation on okay kind of Martin kind
yeah I know the mechanic say san obeka enipa ya mo mampani akoyi ni so nkonkoye special prosecutor na never better so any credibility
no I quoted
you no anasema I don't know no see ya na media wo video ya be wo you no anasema
and this for na catch
right you no anasema but me ya be ye advocacy bi e bia wuchie mi a on the mini ni ya onim say mabe meye ya to aba the year 2020 enipa emotwe ena awu sebe enipa omuwie no the edikai na deputy speaker say omo criminals but metie say minister for interior echo Techiman South no also omo criminals na so omo criminals na say nipa be say motwe wu a ehia ma say ye nhwemu ni hu de tie
Honorable Kweku we dey fact me Adam Bona me producer say me Adam Bona wa homa no so we security analyst fact me na me ne be Dr. Adam Bona me ne quick one be na me bra studio ha quick Dr. Adam Bona mbacho good morning no pay hello doc what's in car
good morning. What's your name?
Mbacho metonka doc metonka good doc you share a national security shake up no now one of the fantastic interesting national security experts Chrome hey ye bisa say omo omampeni appoint you no because there are controversies asumeni ne Atoba Kweku from what you said and looking at their background you know the decision to appoint them to this position no question no na on betima yedwuma
national security Obia or say Bamba say any intelligence maybe largely the culture say a lot of it before we do something so we are or any the other may call it no not say why you Bambo who start here actually you have a lot of networks experience certainly you are within the system, you understand how the system works. But for share you kind of saying these two people I know they started work technically as part of the security setup when the MPP Nanado their president, and some of them came into the fold. If you check it profile now, unsure that any critical maybe on my year in the past. Apart from one of them who was involved in South Africans, says 2015 or 16. You can't say they are mercenaries. And so one, I think it's as many or so who is purported to have brought them.
Yes, yes, many.
He's supposed to have been facing prosecution. I'm not sure whether he was convicted. But, be as it may, he ended up still working his way through probably the Dankwa Institute and coming up to the work. And so, because I am not sure the president, I'm not sure on whose advice, and I'm the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, or decided to appoint these two persons who technically don't have too much experience with, national security activities, who head the foremost intelligence organizations, the National, Intelligence Bureau and the National Security itself. It begs the question. So as far as I'm concerned, it's difficult to second guess the president.
Doc, the constitution men kind of there, but so all our security personnel experts that position is it a sole reserve at the or more security background and I say proper security background now to me a could do sa top war and any other person now only security background can every chamber boss.
Oh, so I say you can say Pasawose who minimum now multimedia and they show their name or background there that you've been the fact that you have even worked with multimedia for a very long time. Interviewed some of us and all that will sometimes tell all of us, hey, yeah, now you one called GID and I say any communication school, you've learned the rudiments of journalism by practicing journalism for a while. And so if you are interviewing me today, then it will be because it is a school. And I will see I only and I was on the field. And I was saying I know work room and so I work. At my level, it is difficult for me to sometimes speak to some media houses and their presenters because sometimes you know that either they are inexperienced or they don't have what it takes to sometimes interview you into 1 year security in some they would pose some leading question what can you be, then you find yourself. So what I am to answer you directly, you cannot actually go and bring a marketer to come and be a medical doctor, and you can't do that. You can't go and bring Obia Sebi or University of Ghana Business School, University of Ghana Medical Center, and to come out for any award. It's not possible. So all that I am saying is that security is even more technical than you're kind of saying medicine. Security is very technical. And so my point is that if the analogy I have just rolled out is anything to go by, then you want to go into the panel Eduma wire pay. Can you tell me about Eduma and idea or Asumani and Atobra? What was it? Yeah,
Atobako.
Heads of these two August institutions. As we speak, when you come to the security services, there's something we call the command and control structure. The command and control structure is so important in the security service, or else there'll be mutiny. Because of mutiny, instructions will not be followed. Who issue instructions say, they will not go. And so, look at it today. Why do you think the president appointed Ura Dampari to IGP? We appointed him because most of the people who are today under Dampari, Peter Dampari was ahead of them. And I said they would have sat in the same class. But Dampari may score during examination at the undercadet was better than them. And you be our take security as the other country said. We know that we are the same GIG. We are the same GIG. But the fact that I had probably first class and you had second class upper, my number would be different from your number, even though we are the same course mate.
Sure.
It means that when it comes to promotion, when it comes to some of these things, when there will be there will be we've done very well during evaluation at that point. But there will be something that will differentiate me from the rest. And so maybe the say when you go into the military, it is the same. When you go to fire service. And so even though these are political appointments, the command and control structure must be respected.
It's a one on the Bemuno. Say, looking at the allegations from one Winipa senior man Martin Amidu, say, Nipa anyway, they are not fit to be there. Now one of the OGD say, Nana do Chimu Po say Obevia 2024 nim abanumuno. Because what's the current situation and all the services are back. I'm like it's in by doing. So all the services are back from this year, January to August. Say women now. Say to abanda. Akufo ado aban belusu. Every service baby I say. Akufo ado aban ebelusu. Say ye koto aba ende. And Nana do name what I can say 2008. Kete can go breaking 8 no. Need to know because of that you need to know. And a person we abandon in 2024. So na be obi breaking 8 in the MPP aban. We share this allegation from Yevra Martinami do know. And based on what you said no. No question no.
It's difficult. Yesterday when I spoke to some of the media houses, these are very wild allegations, very sensitive issues.
Yeah, very, very wild allegation.
And without any substance. A very thing said, because the president doesn't run elections. National security, they don't run elections. Elections, according to Atuguba, Justice Atuguba retired, it's won
at the polling station. Right.
And so if anybody who is conducting research, if you pick up what Atuguba and Co wrote, will point to the fact that who lose election, collation center announce a strong room, it will be at the polling station. And so maybe they say, well, these are allegations that perhaps needs to be investigated because then you see elections is everything.
Why they investigate? It needs to be investigated. Why they investigate?
Needs to be. The president. In any case, the president he has been cited for, probably going to ensure say the bill are banning. So you can Parliament. We have parliamentary select committees.
Johnny.
Parliamentary select committees, and Parliament is one of the arms and one of the important arms of government. Constitute, they can say a committee to try and go into the appointment of these persons. By so doing, or by extension, what is his profile? Now you shared from 1992. Position below to be watching about the head. What will make this Oya Asumeni Atobra and Co to head this institution? Do they come anywhere closer? Or what's a comfort happen? nipa no aye ka so ma me national security no wa chi obi asabi when we are obi all their pay what to me na what to me aye enunti omampani edene aba ho. So if we get to that point and there is nothing to show say we are ometumi aye bibia sombo chia you can say what the position ya mo then you can say the conspiracy theory, that is what I want to call it, from Mura, what is his name? Is something worth considering. To say Apietu, you know, Apietu actually investigated the serial killings in this country. I'm sure you know. So, Usha IGP Biawaba, Obetunia appointed Bia, and Sumbu and the year before the IGP. Ufa CDS Biawaba, Obetunia appointed. So all these people would have something that in India, the publications, they say the research, the intelligence, said you only amount for your and they said you only the other agencies near Juma, the duration is about me. And yes, sir, I did a friend spread the call. It is usually among security, among the security service. You know, you have now that grandstanding, you have people disagreeing. You issue instructions, they will not follow it and all that. So as far as I'm concerned, I will not want to second guess the president because these are allegations or conspiracy theory from Martin Amidu. I will not say it's true. And I have no reason to also say it is not true because I don't know where he's getting his facts from. But what I know is that even I had issues with them because they also were superintending over a lot of jobs. And now you can say Galamsey, now we say national security. And you know, a group that after the national security officer. The Nipalinia Katamanto, coach, even no Sheno Yakota. Now, Udu Choba Nasa Ubia, they are more about national security. That is not national security. So some of us over the period have said, national security officer, they are government maintain one. And Nipani said, Obesharan and kind. Me obituary, of course, one I don't say, Nipa went to or your national security. But yet, Nipa your national security. It's not true for one of your national security officer. So these are some of the things some of us kept complaining about. But you see, the president has taken a decision. We would have to see what happens next, if you ask me.
Doc, Madam was another pay, so Wajibe now on Arepa FM and Arepa TV, I can another pay on the national security shake up. Now, Doc, can you say Parliament has the capability to investigate. Omunkomiye, no mungo share the merit of the appointment. Says to some pass, Chimu Pobium, say, Omampeni, Nanado Danko Kufado, and then a bang. Ever say we are banning Yamiadama 2024. Doc, I'll once again thank you very much for your time this morning. You don't know now our floor, now what Kaba, Nippon watching a show Monka during the 2020 elections.
Very much concerned. Now, I'm saying, me party for the B, especially the leadership of parliament. No, I'm saying, Yadia, him be brave. But from
Omaka Wasempa, Haruna,
anyway, I mean, Omaka is saying, dear, sometimes Betty and say, Ura Haruna Idusu, also the Machirak. Now, my investigation. You see, a Nipa Kwakujina, baby, I yet to about Yatutu, Sebi, Biashu Munkwa, Patin Hudunti, a dear bear, Diana, Yafa. Na meka we say no ye de meme from the meka the kakwa na makwakwa right na makasa o mampani na nado ono na ye then commander in chief of the Ghana Army and I to abani ye no say onhwe say bibibia betimi akoyi kane mampani bia okwa na no football office ba bia and one say the president of the Republic of Ghana but ono de mahu say or the commander in chief of the Ghana Army. Oh, sir. Oh, yes.
Me
and they are no
because who for dinner and so the president of the Republic of Ghana. I see.
Sociologist one say, yeah, the Nipa Bini who are that or and team me call airport. That is what I saw.
I see.
Into 1 year, BBHS on commander in chief of the Ghana Army. Meaning, I say, I'm sure, yeah, security who wants me. Yeah, sure, yeah. Not the year 2024 about one. Si am pe we hu asem anka won aya omo ya sa de no 2020 on be sa ebiu ombesa ye bi because you hunu womo besinde say omo regular security apparatus
unless vigilante boys no
yes omo free hin ye hwehwem na se ade na nko yi a asotwe bi wo ha ye mfa no mo nko ye bi won so a ye wo ahwere won ade hye no so no sabe ese se ye dwedwe wombo ne empata sika bi wo ha ye mfa ma wo minua se wo ye kristoni mi de but me ye kristoni di bi ka bibi ada bi de befamu a minua isan ma mi mfam because query is there hwe bible mu Cain ya okum ni nua Abel bible say ebe moja no ede kasa besine nti se nipa enwotwe no omo moja kasa na de year 2024 ebesa kasa bio yenhwe bibi because anya sa emboy na media no asie no afi ya ba national security issue no right ebse the two security analysts and say specialists minu akano minim Adam Bona mi follow omo and me follow Sani Adip.
Yes, Sani Adip.
Me follow omo
Sani Adip, yeah.
And ani omo kafa sa appointment we say hono.
Atobako kunya so many.
Me tie ni me wono ma bebre ho adai, especially we say. Enti me bana me ka bibia me ne meka. Na nia eye owura Martina medu ekaye no. Well, so a speculation na man for be.
Yes, a serious allegation.
Serious allegation na bibinti e no kasa asem no. Nia owura Adam Bona ekaye no. Enoa na nka mebeka. Na mimi nua say ene owura Martina medu aka we nti no mebeka say ene de ebia wo kasa yi na say look.
Oni integrity and credibility kind no. Yeah. Oni credibility bi.
Oni integrity o say de matifie adrei enye de owura Martina medu beka na say you say nyo me medi akire. Sabi mpedu asa de matifie adrei ni de nyakopa aboa me a nyakopa ye madoma masua ngoma kakra kwakodrei enye de owura Martina medu beka say you say nyo ni medi akire. Ene de nyankopon aye maduma me wabo me ho baya ba bedrei ene nia sebe di bia kakra anye bia ko badi di sinku amprensa aha ya hunu no ba bebree e wo Ghana ha sei eye rare opportunity na obetra ha sei na me yam bi betra no oka ene sebe minister na de kra no bibi ntra na ka me sebe di kra bros so mo ya o mo kra ni di sinu kra nche me na so market time kra so enye why did this jeje time o mampani dada jeje time wadi o mampani me time no say di o mampani mama ka ba de even kwa right minian asemo ho
Ntifa.
Asemo aye wo ho na owura Adam Bona ekaye
na ene dia hin no.
Asemo aye wo ho ne se enne se obi wo West Africa ha won kan hu se nsem bi aye ekoso West Africa se no terrorism ni sa no manti no se uye bibia se ye appointment se ye de menwe o party nko a ho na mom dwini o man ho to be very honest with you se wo hwe appointment na ye o mampani o ye na wo ye de ebebo ne party
and so say I'm a politician or no
right very
as a politician you do political appointment
sir what type of politician
he is a politician then you do political appointment
politician African politician that is our problem anytime bia ya dwini ye party ho sene ye man na wonim ni enti ya basa na basa say pa African politicians no enye se bia mampani na me point no say o mampani e basa na amambu no eye pesamin kumunya manwu eye atimodin amambu eye kwaku na nse amambu anytime bia no wo hwe ne obeya ebetimi amana tena hwache na ba betimi atena hwache enye de sabi mpedu atabebo o man no so na mamenko security asem no so de na make no so se uye o mampani bia na wo ho ha sabre se security asem pa na ese so hwe ne yie se wo hwe West Africa de ekoso Nigeria de ekoso Mali de ekoso Cote d'Ivoire Burkina
yeah
any ne ekoso Burkina you need to put your best foot forward wonai sabi de eye no necessary odidi kai enye se bi o me pese me nya nipa ya me di omudie na omo ye me patifo a na omo ye novice omo nye experienced career intelligent people na so me empathy fo nko am di om be so ati ase wo mo ho so mo beboa the interest of MPP na imom nye se Ghana man any beyond. That is what I see. Now ebasa say people will read all sort of meanings into it. Because in some see 2020 eh for ne ya enipa enwatwe wu ya besi ne yeso yanka ho asem he for ne so ati ase na wohwe atobra Kweku ne credentials ya ekire se oye security experience security career security personnel anasa mana wohwe asomani.
But to be fair to Atobra Kweku to be fair to Atobra Kweku no in 2020 and I appointed as deputy
so what are you
to NIB. It's honor now from there you're promoting a main boss what I see. But the argument is that even prior to an appointment as 2020 they won the Debbie. It's the argument is that prior to even appointment as honor in national security like from that constitute and at tobacco NIB
enough a bachelor say politics nanado opesu be and no and I was
the man is a politician.
What kind of what did they make? What politician? What did they make? Oh, politician. I mean, African politicians are winning politics. No, yeah, I'm sure almost. Yeah, I said, African political history. We are African politicians now. We need African politics here, pana. And go here, because I'm more woman. Now, Adam Bonaka, what's security is very technical.
Yeah.
Very
technical, yeah.
Yeah, opportunity. Yeah, NDC1, yeah, Jumano. Yeah, sir, and people, a whole lot of people don't know. Or the office of the president, no. I come here and say, oh, no, we are Juma PNDC time. We bring no more. Can Commander Sachi Jima, a whole lot of them, Subontima, Commander Obekohono, be brave, and just a military prison, no, my yes, if you hold be brave. Training yet. Even person may come for some normal be brave, say be security conscious. Almost a normal be brave. Especially any case, no. But security will be a career, security person, no, or no, not something different. The orientation is different to cry. And to me, say no, me bohu. Me ti was I me bohu pa. Asema ya medical can me bohu because obi a oye career. What did they make an?
Me ti pa, no.
Career intelligent person, no, the orientation is different. Will normal be pre. Many opportunity, for about 1 hour or so. Many former security coordinator, General the Anokweno, yes.
Anokweno.
No, not Anokweno. Nunu Mensa.
General Nunu
Mensa. Baby, you know, call you kukuchia. You know, former. National Fire Service commander and I said omo boss on the office and I need you train the reception na or say actually we buy obi hu no so general enchemeba but me ye meeting bi ntini ne me yon queen enter ni nko minute na be one me sua no ma be brief no ho the orientation ya wo as an army general no me ade no why me sua no but at that particular day me sua no ma be brief enti mayemfa no ma ni agro Nenyi adwene say party say de be ye be winning elections nti no ye pe obi ye feel so ye party man na e bia you know wunim de make akosie e bia security bia ye mpe so obi ati bi this party man ko ano enti ne de ne kwakot na ho no enya de ye be
I see okay
enya de ye be
wrap up the next 2 minutes and remember chairman kisi so
ya wo feel say mpe so obi ati this party man no say ko obi ti bia in human psychology no you see we think no just say yem kwa say ya adwene say you say nyu ye nyina adwene kopɛ no ɛno ane be yem so bia na emboa yen e bia na emboa o man yem fa kwan we su say ne be betumi ya win elections no say ka e bia obi a ya onye party man say vian say obi ti say General Francis Adu Amanfu ya o say na wo ye no ambassador yi because bibia fa so ye o fi say bia wo koka wo beka say bia we re mo o man e be bo party ko re mo o man no ntimi di mi party man na e ba no ebia nka ama ne na wanka be bo man ni nyina na boa wo party no so de be ya Ghana betumi atna ho da bia
okay
yes
Ora
me dey minim say bibinti
o gidi say bibinti na e so for we dey mo fan cheme me share time na wa hanam the issue about Ashanti regions development under the Akufo administration no and 20 minutes and 15 minutes they can was it's first of all I will apologize to my bigger for because one of the conversation I can say be have a pa looking at the time with the nyade big team yage till first of all no tamoneki is on work no mo fan chemene ye chief for no but next week you know we'll devote all the time for it because I know there a time the controversy around it and a lot of time it's a kind of awesome but chamanekis mami bisao so what should the current situation and no moment yet when I'm for kasana mo complaining say no moment yet and me catch all the survey about CDD Afrobarometer survey abenyi na HSS say ne ye to aba MPP mbelu support mbelu support nti no the signs are clear already say mu co-position it's in based on mu say mu co-position it you know some of the measures be to akwem na mo savage situation no is that the reason it all this have two key officials from DI Institute Dankwa Institute and now be share away
okay what does national security staff got to do with the election? Those are
they monitor things. Say no.
Can manipulate.
Yeah, your Ghana card. You see linking it to our SIM card. Nita, or no, so another party person. And or show it's no way. But me monitor opposition for no more yet. Honorable what the SIM card? Why register Ghana card to the SIM card? It's what you me tracking the movement. But me tracking the conversation. The way in our kahubi.
Minkati na minka sam kitu ebi ncho. Tamwa na ye wo power. Former President Rollins. By election war aguna. Former that Griffiths no time. Many former DC reading komo anochi. That time you know phone maker landlines there. What be cut in? What in komo ya mudi no. Martini you na.
I see.
And maybe me catch and say ye nka se be kumnipa. Assembi na mi busa no say matesi ye say. Wo mo de bentwa wo de bentwa de cheche can say edi vie for votes na no say asem dey no kra na no so ominua enya no kra na mo makwa bi efe no kosoko ni guy name no ni didi akasa kra de minim achiri o say achiri no open di amame ono ode nam so aba no obeto bomb na bomb obeto ni say asem no
okay
no kra
okay
you see ya kasa
again say mo kasa obi kati
enya mama
and that is allegation Masamba is making that which means national security you know to monitor the NDC people.
No, listen, let me tell you.
Me too.
And then I said, you say, who should have no say politics. I know room, and then they started. So sometimes when assumptions, speculations, well, trust it. Now I said a question, then you start answering it. Martin, how me do it to me? Am I in Asubia? I know I know they are to Omberia because I'm Grofo Weber. It's a day and I say. Ye Grofo we near the Grofo for military officers, but no maybe our movie. Sometimes
some your party person, your real partisan party people, your professionals and technocrats.
Let me tell you, Obi Obekacho said those people. So are they saying all those people are no more? And an abonaikan. What has national security? Or try about pay or to a baswaya assassin. What's not chroma packer having two heads almost a national security for no Omonyashi and Omonyese
Yatinina
Maka technical people no also Omonbonoma Kandapayam Pamono Yenya way minister no Yako Bru Ewaha Yako Choja for Yakoya Ma ID card Yayese now technical men Moso Omonyade President Latinasi Emra and a man of crime so it tells us that even Mr. Kweku was part of the NDC, the PNDC. He's a cadre.
Yeah.
They went and did this constitution for us. That gave the president the staff to appoint without looking at whatever it is our whole kind of neno.
But say I mean the president should.
I'm building a point.
Me too.
So president, you know, on from so in the first place. It will be better to me the assumption no abase or per se we am who me head and tail because a man or a man of no and no why I said that right. Let me tell you something. It do maybe a mama my because you have a security. America have all the security couples everything in America. You go to the Western world, they have all this sort of things. What happened to them? What happened to their intelligence and the people? You know how their structure is. Obi Rem. America for you now we're down 11.
Yeah.
You know. So sometimes yeah manu ko yese je wako soja. Wako yese America. Inti no do maybe paka de mbesa me kan say enya wo mo makono nko na adwene wo mutim. The only thing that you can do, you build a good relationship with the people, the technocrat. Inti na me use ne de no as a head of an institution or no your government appointee no. He cannot do without the coordinating director, without the budget officer, without this, without that. Yeah. So a collaboration. And adwuma bia no ye do kwa ukosua na wo ye. Since 2020, he was with them.
Yeah,
Atobra was with them. And he end to me, my sense, or got now on 2020 up to this time. Sebi or a team on Kosovo. I went to me and Shanri.
2 years is not good.
I'm not
enough.
saying it's good enough, but Obia Sabi University. We learn on the job. A bit I don't know where you school, but baby or Hokrana will go school. A bit where you will be placed, you learn on the job. I'm not talking about saying Kophobia or Emino or national security. All the couples are they are still there. Yampamo Biasa is an entire set of people. Now you be there.
Was it to me? It's the threat about the chain of command. No, Ebiana. Atoba any experience in it, or issue directives are. Ebiano when this so.
President will not make a mistake. Just a yano phobia because he is a ECOWAS sometime.
Yeah, ECOWAS chair.
He has been going around and near Africa now. He chairs everything and he know what is going. Happening in Africa and especially West Africa. Or maybe or tin someone more. Mama and yes say. I say he didn't consider anything to say on the boy who buying him. He have sworn an oath. So I will protect this country. Inti Debia I say a prophet of doom. Say we are kohon kwade. Bibi baba. And nothing America they have all these people in place. But Obi Remukodi Bonnie.
Right.
What we have to pray and say they know Caso Christo and penny for Mabano. You tries ade amempe and say obabe obepaja ho or more honoso. But when you go down, we've all work in other areas. But you have the cabinet, you call them, you talk to them. Ninginano sumai and isu. Obi bet to me on he said this is the first time. Him said the framers of the law no. They didn't do this in a vacuum. They considered say Obi su hokrana. Onye police are now need that military what have you, but obetumi aye nipa sabi obetumi abeheaded that institution. That is why they left that say it shouldn't be emrana nse ne chinchina say, but I say obi e kasa ofu say entino say if all of us think the
1992
constitution there are so many loopholes nipa bebraka, but you know what
Chairman.
Obia betrawa office e favor nti no onya bibia nti de me kan nyina na say o de nipa mienu aba ade a me mpese matena bidu asem no ye be ma no eni wait because asamo cannot be
Adam Manashanke Bank of Parliament in Yankushim.
No, because Yaga.
Oh,
no, what do they do?
No, because these are raw delegation. What name information Amidu? Mind you, on the Amampania Juma closely as special prosecutor. On the other MPP penny for Aye Juma closely. You don't know the information was Amidu has. I actually say, on which way we are banning. If Parliament come say, oh, Yankushim, it cannot
do. I will be via Martinabidu is not somebody. You're born in Chemzu. Kawaka. I'm telling you, that man that I know, I never know one come for your mama. I said, plane issue, the
Airbus issue, official one.
Official one, what's that, John?
The Airbus issue.
NDC pounds on him, say, I'm catching your mama. But also, Obaya Akufo-Addo also a mother serpent.
Mother serpent of corruption. That is the description.
Without giving in anything that suggests that the person is corrupt.
But also interfere in his work.
I don't interfere. Now, if somebody interferes in that, I'm amount to corruption.
Now, what kind of report?
You see, me, Debbie Amika say he's a walking disaster. But yes.
Matsambi is a walking disaster.
He's a walking disaster.
No, this is a former Attorney General. It's a former special prosecutor of this country.
And you make a wild allegation without substantiating.
No, but why is he saying a walking disaster?
Because I can't try. I can't try. And he said, "Oh, say, Obi wa dream so be we are adena." Or me check him. And what suggests no the meaning but two about President Akufo-Addo. That's it now. By any time Martinami do speak. I can't say me I know I can't try no there to no ko. Now fei me no me no so ho sa no pay. Ye wo Ghana ho enkomo papa o si edimpu ntiosam. O ho se sa asem ye ode betum no. Ye mi enu nyina na eniti eninkom. Ye mi ensa enan ayeti hei. Eno ho asem na yaka abisi samri. Nanso no sa asem ko ka se omo pese omo di wiem no. Uba ye na we kan se asomenu de eyi no. I told you say me what also so they don't have any security so do we also have to look at it. I read a whole lot on American history, those who have come a lot and before this is not the first time that people don't have that background on my head. The only thing is that when you assume that office, especially with a idiot on your matanaka meaning say we're picking him right bro obi or smart be can even be with you for 6 months. He will learn a lot about how the whole setup is. For somebody to attain 2 years, there will be a sabi. You will be a critical thinker. Wouldn't a kotna baby ana? He will quickly go through an ema bibra. For all you know, you don't know the details about president doing a different.
In fact, to be fair to the statements in the ban, one can't reason here. In fact, he's not bound by anything. So I can't just say,
that is the point.
Because of ABC.
And when it happened like that, why when you are and some because your politics, acquires a president Akufo-Addo, and yet from the NDC, former president John Mahama, and yet from the MPP. And one are training. I don't know when Mr. Kwesi say, "I dare we are president here." Oh, say,
I know what they are. He's my
the
next thing is about
the American, you know, say, about people who were shot and others. Me know nice as a panel members. Now we can't someone. So what can be seen to Uncroft? We are all in this country. People who have suffered on this political violence. It's not one-sided though.
You can say when I said we back Parliament in Rome, and this forecast say on set up a bipartisan committee. Now Parliament should show them the 2020, and every for filing a counter motion. And a counter motion almost saying we should trace back to 1992. I'm like, how?
That is it. But why not? You're the two one buying.
Yeah, called 1992. All the political violence are being and
they are so. He says, if I tell you atrocities, no, that is the reason. But you see, when you make a selective, discussion, no, baby, they are we saw people holding guns, national security from almost shooting in an MPP rally. And yes, I have to bamboo.
I see.
Baby, rally. They invaded on us.
We can't let me share a story about how he was assaulted. I think the 2008 elections was I say.
Look at even 2000. Come number tells him.
2000 come number tells.
Shower without no provocation. We just want to make sure things are okay. You see, so sometimes me say NDC ya there na nya na me can. The same thing MPP ya there. Be anywhere or person negotiate because of BBNT. But they also hear and say penimfo na ye shem kwala no kutupa. Paka I've been always saying it. One who say they can't do
that.
Have you seen?
They can't do that.
Have you seen they've gone to Kumasi Polytechnic?
No, they can't do that.
All the university campuses.
Oh, yeah.
But they always capitalize on their ignorance. Those who don't school. That is why the free HS came. so that ebema nipa obi a ote obi a osua de na be hu say I will not allow these people to come and pick me up. Go na me ko ye tutrasem. Ye tuaba. How many percentage? Me na hu say be they are name or what have you. Bibi and a kofa bibi ba. Whether they make Kenya say
me boss on our cocoa
national security issues no a sensitive area.
Okay.
And into Omoniama baby yen we can speculate, but Paka, we don't know what is in there. We are human beings. We don't know what is in there. That is why our more activities in Omo BBI is shredded sometimes. It's not BBI that they can be open to us. Even their budget crash. What you say?
Oh, they budget say secrets.
It's Omo BBI until say president no. Oh yeah, no be babon. Say be a saint na me. Ubia some more be can be ano. A figment of imagination.
No, your own imagination. Mati, ona goku. So NDC for me are worried now. Looking at the appointment, me are worried.
Well, me there me kase generally no we no enye the view of NDC because as a party no me who statement be aya will be aya fa ho. But me NDC ni na me madwene na me kire. And I said, the material drill, so me kabia, meaning normal mahunu or Ghana has say the look. And I mean, some the Vidika ba me kind of first on home, but me can be na me pese me can't be big to be number 2 question of Simon, and I say, I now kind. Ibn Chambers. Wakase Mo Ibrahim Foundation. Akase Ghana. Sa yetu aba 2020 nipa no aye wuye no eye new law obi enu aye obetumi agina kinyi wo sa de no
e ba say say akase political violence there enye 2020 kwa na see and many Americans be adwen I mean to be fair enye 2020 kwa na political violence see
me nkase political look me I have
but only and before be adwen say if you are going to go into political violence you shall say from 1992
yes.
Yeah, chance from 92.
92 no, you have to free wa. Mama masaka smash yo. Ebia 92 no, that time no, me na minimum age.
No, na me many fees ah. Of course, that's it. There is someone you need.
Na minka. Me pacha mo afo mienu a, na ombo nsuta kwa man eni nyina, nsuta kwa man. That time na me hwe mampone nsuta. Omo nyina wu. Executives no ani e wo ho no, both nsuta ne kwa man no. So uko nsuta say akabe 2 pe kwa ma uko nsuta akabe se 2 pe ena mampo soso no say akabe se yama omuso akabe 1 omo makare nyina ewu enti so oka se okwa kwa hia se afiri 92 a why na akwa kobusa you see
all the key actors no much but dona echo it when you the full information no
it is not a loving matter.
People who are there
and that is the reason why that is the reason why and obisi omo ye criminals ade achi obisi no omo ye criminals afi na no me ni ba kushi aye me pese me boni din me tani se me nua me pe na sempa o ti na any evidence. Was he any evidence cry? But the Marinfi send me a cocoa from Ponkwan America. Apart from Ibn Chambers, I was in Mo Ibrahim, see where a new law because some no yes, and it's unprecedented. And 2, Doctor
was it unprecedented?
Nipa 8
na sure mon kan
at a go ya to abada nipa 8 ewo no da ben ya to abasin 92 na meka almost every elections am DC ya na me candidate. In Suta kwa my candidate 4 times. And you share by a 2 be a better 2 or 3
times. But okay talents in the MPP for no so there.
Yes, but we are menka you wo. Menka ni pa ya wo. Right, menka ni pa ya wo. Right, and you know, so violence menka say the then interior minister so say violence
begat violence. Yesterday a reckless statement pa.
You see, but menka ni say wo.
A reckless statement pa.
How you see me statement me mani nyi ho me de me masem nko right
it didn't be just NDC for me worried with me be for lines in this year now
yes so man second time man time kakra
this is mama time me come
you see na elections no so ya o ka say obi ntimi nwem no me ne nyadwen election Ghana has obi ka so wiem obetum ba wia but because a process mama ka dey make and it's a process
okay
sabre Ghana card in Huasma Yaka, Obi Betimi the election Simu. I didn't try. Yente Yamika, Obi Betimi the Yamun said. Registration, no, yeah, we'll see. Say, we'll see, oh, Kwakwa, mass registration. NDC, we don't have any problem. And you will be able to register, no, the Ghana card, not Kwakwa registration. But say, almost among mass registration. Number Obi, in your 18 years, one for car, maybe constituency. A bit beyond sinning, because a beyond senior. Almost beyond Kwame Danso. And you for car, a basic Kwame Danso. And for be members a table. And twaso Emra Egra. Emra Mamponi Suta. No Baba register. How can it happen? That's a Sandy Pano who was just over to be. And I said, two, you met me and say, on Alabama. Or resources are here, Nipa, beyond Kwame Danso. Or Kwako former Ben Suta Mobile register. Also, won't me yet. And say, yes, see, 8 million. Yes, it can happen. Say, Ghana card in Kwan, yes, the registration. Then, a no binono. It's one of the things, on person we have the regulations.
I see.
That one I will say. Say, Ghana card in Kwan, yes, the registration. Not a mass registration. Yeah, will be on your 18 years, be able to register. To some me will say, beyond persons of the affluent planes in the Crampono. One more, I, friend saying, and I registration if you promote be that.
Yeah, you know, mango.
They didn't go there. Would you die?
And I found alcohol. Please.
There are whole settlement. Yeah.
But that's serious. Say someone about that. That's serious.
As a fact.
A settlement. Then this is from Ghana. Is that what you are saying?
Oh,
no, is that the NDC people who stay at that settlement?
And yeah, NDC from Ghana. But the point is that yes, you need strongholds. We know our strongholds.
Please.
And you know, some make beyond Senate, and only at the Adina, yeah, can you know? Say, yes, see, NIA, or let me say Ghana card, and yes, you registration, Nam Pampa. Say, one casse, young Makwa and yet, so me bear mass registration are fine. And you so be when you're 18 years, Biano, constitution man quite on your day, on Tuaba. And you obey a Ghana card or the Betuaba. But you see any mass registration, Obim Faka, Mren Suta. No man between you, no young Ghana card or the Atuabadia. And now say other constituents, maybe the African American in Ashanti region. There are other places, Omokran, difficult to access than maybe constituency. And no, what will happen is a Quambium Befa Subi supported Beba, no mobile register, no, they will do it. But here, supporters, oh, let me get the American be. You won't get
okay, I don't know what's ready.
There's someone that more resources.
Yeah, do see a registration now. Do see a registration now. Obia for fun supporters in the Banhoma register. Say, mass registration. He knows.
What you also know, you do say.
So you know, so to me, so dear. I didn't make catch us. I don't think I'm person. Moka say yeah, mass registration, but we want to use Ghana card. So what to me, so dear. So you so be a cofa the supporters never buy registration dear. Now you see mass registration. Next one now, what by was so dear. Then it means say, open so scheme. Now, Mount Crawford register.
It's the way you convey, say, we almost scheme on Muria.
Oh, yes, of course.
When you were there, that was what you were doing. As a DC. Yeah, oh, no, yeah. That was what you were doing.
I want to understand something.
MPC time, you do see a registration, no, be in your car register. This MPP time, I'm reaching Tinipa.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Welcome.
Because if you say, elections, we are bum.
And I make her say a process.
Because elections are one at the polling station.
At polling station, I'm saying a process.
At what point the more we are born,
it has to free baby no do baby.
It's a fun because a process. Polling station.
Anybody kayaka. I'm such a vote here, me. Ebiana home can went him. They see it been registration. Yeah, registration. I don't really see. Set time. Yeah, Kwakwa registration. Soldier for the car Coco Gina Pramusa, or my supporting Conco register. Soldier for the car Coco Gina Pramusa. I still drink it now. So,
I said, you can tell the cast about it. Soldier for way interview. They said, you see. Obia, my bass and Crawford, when you're foreigners.
I'm your foreigners.
And I will do a mobile.
Foreigners.
We are done. So, Mamma,
say, I'm your foreigners.
Give me one military officer who said they will not allow them to register.
Na car si kwa mu na so ma mu kono no kire say.
Na car ni.
Me ne car na be block road no soja car abe block kwai so mo mu nkono. Ono no Jesus soja ni ka kire wa.
Well, Ghana election.
Jesus soja ni ka kire so ma nko.
Election ya ma to for na me yi.
No, nye to go for asem.
Is that what you saying us?
You see.
We will not allow them.
And then
we will not.
Na me di we kwa dwe na. Am before nkan hu say. Time ya obi aye registration no. Ya ye ma okwa obi akwa ma na registration no. Ye to aba no according to them no omo so omunya ade 1 million and over. Omo biti NDC 1 million and over. The person is ka kire.
It was your Charlotte say who declared that.
Okay. So I can't like say
why are you saying this? It's your
Charlotte. Almost 1 million. Almost 1 million votes. Yes.
My main can they make and Charlotte say yo mu kebi wo kawi mu kire mu nyina mu kebi nti mu
kasa. It's all like some people before say. It was the electoral commission that declared that result.
Of course, I was there when she made the declaration actually.
But abra ya mu see mum pese togofo hwan ni ade nya di se ade Ghana card ye no ye to ye no kokosi sei mo yi no so reduce by be say 500 votes and no kire ho say enye de mo adwene yo mo no sa de tie
yo
na de tie ne say abato de se obo ho moden a asa baya na du se to aba mo ye beto aba onye so be register so obo umu obi register obi be register be
be right Ghana how be our follow a second term of every political party in office be I reduce it's who the ene can who the ene crowd there so ti crowd kojo it's not
I mean just I don't
of course the conversation has been quite interesting. Honorable Ekiza Daipoko, constituency chairman, but some chain or MPP, of course, on the ticket of MPP. Now, I don't know MP, the education minister, don't you know, a big man, pal. The education minister, and honorable. Right, Chamamu to me. Of course, Chamamu. I mean, and honorable Ebenezer Kwaku from Pont, or your former DC for Central Central. Maybe your phone lines in this year. You can call and then or share your thoughts with me this morning. We didn't add the pack up 0322494401. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What's your first and African?
I told my Jindy man, my mirror,
about your bonnet to Mamma Yanko.
The Boba Pato, I do my dear no dear up what I own, sir. Voter ID card. Yentu yendi akubona baya ye ID card ne yetu about vote. Atame kuba ye ID card. Ono akubodo sabaya ye ID card. Ayede ni Ghana card be ID card na vote aba. Wana pare ne passport voter president.
Okay, I want to talk quickly. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. I'm telling you, drop it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're from the Packer, from South Africa. Okay.
Nana from Powata to say what among the Gano.
All right, but to
Malemo about why you took on the financial.
Thank you.
Nami Papa Zumbatia, Santa Regina, NPC, Gato Chairman, S. Maduko Papia Coca, and the Vice President of Somalia. Okay, here we are, Matanamidu, and some of the kind and could be in Javapano. Young Papa was a complete. What's your point? President living in I and go far, 1.2 amateur before let's hear the day, Ghana Pokimono, or Baby Fiamodia. I didn't see my panic Canadano. You bet something from being cut upon one with you. You be taking Timoto, baby, Anthony, and Mabby, and a panic cat as I don't know. You never
got the next corner. So, hello, good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Me pacho from the Packer, your first and African.
Medina ya Bokushi, I'm going to feed in crowd.
But you want to Mammy Bokusia.
Me that's it. I'm the General of Bonham, Mr. Bakaway, Jimenina. Now, Malenka, Ghana card, the one some Gakra. You said, Sir Ghana, you and this make and we say, about to you. Now, some of them say, the crew, 8 meters
Almost starting to the system say that the Ghana card and the Kotraba. If the Ghana card now say the Kotraba, is it convenient? Now, dear and the dear. She baby or card of question.
I'm quite said you can say the Ghana card and the Kotraba. Ghana card now the register for voters ID card. It's a Ghana card now. Let that clarity be there. Why?
I don't know how they call it. So that's only the other day. Obi tie kwanya si da bi so to obi tie kwanya so to be yate say ni pala kwanya no be fa so ma kuma da register so enti I process say nya botre na obi e tu we be 5 years time at years here dey nimpo e be register dia no I
Mate my goodness corner so hello good morning sir.
Good morning master.
Never try your family packer your first and everything.
Your friend Fred Jabba Fred Malam.
Okay, I come Malam. Quite interesting. If I say you want to pay, Fred.
The part of my free and say what you open your rubber. Not a fool no coso. Come on, Catata Bino. Name Fred. Yeah, me Fred.
Okay.
Jabba. Me Fred. We don't support anything. We support that here free and fair. That's to know the boy. Me to top to 80 Ghana. Na manya 70 Ghana. Muka facha buy no. Na MPP man not no. On my ground, you go for papa. No funny. Yeah, bro. What's my pa?
Majamati.
Open shobi.
Me that say. So when you break. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Hello. Good morning.
Me pacha your first and everything.
But Ali Mohammed because I couldn't consume.
Ali Bonitona enko.
But asama man okano. Nami say and because since my Matiami edin jumato ono one beer one nano anka asembia so inti asama de bare e zero ukopumi na mo na apprentice e was say watch and I say ko you background. MPP for and also MPP for
MPP so MPP for why it's back and you want that I made say but we call the next call so hello good morning hello hello good morning
minyamoya no meso monya botre na nyamese ka na kore papa nyamese ka oi obe MPP a di MPP touch remra so se na baya bibia be kotote men kan se bi kafa che ye obi che mu ka wodi ho ba che be se ye nti se ba wo ya ana se bi ben ese abaya bie na di nko na wo wo pre let se bu tiri ka dia bonche unna bonche ye wo ensama ha mese we are not MPP that better than NDC 100%. MPP, you to Tunyama. Why in the Yagris because of the what opposition?
Matimeda say hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
But you're from your packer, your first and everything. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry, we found one to say hello, good morning. Hello. Oh. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your first and everything. Okay. But you want to pay. Hello? Oh, yes, me pacho kasane etio.
Black interphone in Abra.
Oh, interphone in Abra. Okay, nice one. Yes, sir.
Pakavitio katu, ela meto kapa meni dia jiwa unyasu mkuma.
Meda se ma back to Kumasi.
Ifeme no dia unyasu mkuma. I say my personal aggravations. My say my sister.
Yo mate. Bonitona enko.
I jamia ni no kase. Oblene ya print na me to amase no so. Ye tiene se. I Ghana card ya ye kan wa se mse. Paka. Jamia ni no kase be how junior. Gene papa but says you don't know and sanka bio. So Nidia Copa said, don't know and sanka pino. That is your matter. You almost love the one after day. Timidity, men make a bed, the IFID card in the moment. Just no na be boy.
Yo, Mate, me that's it. Me fact be two more calls. Now, me the hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Me pacho your family Paka. Your first and everything.
Paka, why dia no kwa wende wa kwa for the mintimu kuja yo. The radio station go among anokwe. Means the party radio station ba munde mo trevo. Kaka meka ya frame kwakwadu. Ntini bo na no. Adia Ghana dia tete ya inim se de to aba no e twa se de to ni nye ho ntiase Ghana ka bibre over billions Ghana card
over billions va
men tribo kwanen so yesremu aban mon kasancha aban man ye bre he mind tribo
akwan ne be ba ho asem echiri wa ye da say next week ye be ka ho asem me come me final call no. Hello, good morning. Hello. Oh, me ba chamo fire no me do volume no why on your radio set and also TV set no. Me for last call no. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me pa cho you from a Paka, you from South Africa.
Paka, the blame Nyamche.
Nyamche
free akoko support constituency from no work no.
Okay.
I think one be is Hamdan Switchy or I'm down to your Senate district.
Is it Kwame Dance? We know what to Kwame Dance with.
I think you know send you a cheap.
Domi.
Now, when him Domi.
What?
Him Domi.
I'm down to your Senate district.
Him Domi.
You, when him Domi.
Domi minimum.
Oh,
Domin send Domin try
ada baako yetwa bi ni nsuo ne ye de kodu akọ
yo mate eti de bonito ma me na enko bonito na enko
Musa ayi ni kuro mukura na busuafo ho ampi wi na busuafo ho de oba ha
kwabia asafo we
yeah de
okay when mate me da say me we see am say clarification at the buyer. Me the course in the base here. I mean, carry a few of the messages on Facebook. Way from Evans Osam. I say good morning, Paka. My greetings to Dennis Katechi. Of course, you can we want some NABCO from some. I say all we are saying is trainees need their money. We are also paying. Okay, this one says trainees need our money from Henry Asare, and there we go until we get the money. More fire, silencer, and at the bio of Facebook. Obi say, do you know some of the trainees have not received our September and October 2021 stipends, and the president is always hammering on the months? It's unfortunate. Okay, we should say, why does health work have to be decided by a certain category of people? We are the organizers. Do they even understand health work? What is the essence of the health work? Or are they using it for politics, or do they even care about the people's health? What is going on? What is going on is going to help the people if they don't look at their okay. But I'm trying to hear why. Mame Amma Ajiman say the idea of anything to keep an awareness of health is a good idea. Don't get me wrong, but are they going to keep it consistent? Okay, that's what you're saying. We say, please, what Martinamidu is saying is very serious, so the NDC man should shine their eyes. Okay, Dante Loveson and a Casa Semno. Messages in their door super. I'm fan chemi. Now, Yabeno, Aswan, no. Honorable Chamanekins, you just 30 seconds. You're wrapping up.
Martin, as I said, Nadia, or say Ghana for Mungu. Because any Ibia or Nina Sobia or the kind. We are no free. Ghana for a muti and car Sevuta ID card. Sorry,
Ghana card no.
Ghana card near the Kotuaba. Yes, say Obia Momodin say Obina Ghana card, no, they don't know to me the aqua control. The ding now want to be any ID card. I had to Abano.
Right
now, said the air canoe. You started a Jumaine and Mr. Kweko no mba beto aso. So omo ye ya beduru ha na ye beto aso anka sa amre. Ko wi anya ID card. It's a good thing. Yentume ntena ya name to say there 20 or they say fie bi atwam na ye da so tie no. Oman no ekọ nanim. Ewiase nyina ekọ anim. We are in the scientific world. We are in the industrial world. It's obi a bibi ama obi nkasa tete de na na ke ensign ko bibi a be ye na de ye kan say Ghana fo mu ntie ba bia ye de samfidie ni bi ba ho so obi a nkonko chiro ne din ne du mre bia ye ne aye ya asobrate na ye de o se ye ne ye nye ye nyina ye ba kane na ne ye nyina ye ko chiro ye din ye nya bi
okay
wo hwe o mu statistics o mu de ba ya Omo asu abato so omo tro omo din. They have to come and tell us. They are over 9 million almost.
Omo na mo chomo din.
Mama.
Chabale kesi medasi.
Ya bese na de say Martina mi du kind Ghana for
Mungu. Honorable Koko. Bajo 30 seconds na
nko. Dey kai no say ye wo domi mienu na wo ye constituency. Ba ko ye egida domi. Na ba ko enti domi. Ya ye dey
clarification is very important.
Sine no akọ ọdụ onim ho nti no no wo se de meka nya no kra. Ye ma tifie de meta na menka de nya no kra. De to so mienu. Ampa enye Ghana card ene ye de to aba. If say amanfo ti ase but no ne ye twiro ye din na ye de to aba. Obi an hwe se Ghana card no ne nsa beka bi.
Okay.
Obi a ya ne nsa nka bie ya onyanya 18 wenya 18 years and above hwe se ne nsa beka bi. But more importantly yes by say enifa bebre ho mo nsa nka bi o nye o mo nyanya 18 years nko a enti se no de koto aba ye nhwe se ye be mass registration no obi ansa nka Ghana card no bi no wotumi ato aba anya sa de a abato e beto 2024 no ebe yesisi ewiamu betumi aba
Mate me da say that's honorable Ebenezer Mami Pokufimpo for your former DC for Central representing the NDC. Also Mr. Ekins Adaipoko, MPP Consultative Chairman for Bosomche here in the Ashanti region. Ebuja for Midin Kwesi Parker Wilson. And on behalf of my production team, Henry Nanadako, Nanama Intifo, Oreku, Christian Achi, Yadamunina, say the maiden edition of Ghana to say Philip So Ebo Jumedian and the Ben. I'm here the man next week between 9:30 and 12. You sign Aba Jumedian. So Yakamunina.
FM 100.7.
This is 100.7 FM.
Mesaya ya tu susu bi wodwem eduru me so a me koton kane nyina bi wo boseba
susu bema bibia susu jai susu no ne enko boseba wonom ne enko penkane ani bi na yensu yenimu mra nyam ne ye yakam
yo nyame wo ho na me yebrebe ko boseba electricals ma me dem ye sabrochira wode be huru kan na nanansi ho awushafo boseba electricals sese kane bia wabrochima mu wode bia bagana ha ekro ceiling fan kane wo mu na sabonum won kane de so bedroom abede da kama afa garden lighter and also sister flowers or ceiling light, gate light bia. Main switches no ahodo bia or CCTV camera hodo nyina bi. Na sabose bala checkers. Dem na tia dem kania hodo ko siesie wo dem no fie mawa. Obie na ni babo so bia baka to koto na brochi. Na de tia so kura ne se. Se wo fie na pese wo na wires papa wire fie no. Kania so kama. Da kwa ma bia nko fe bia ma fie wa. To electrical wires ni nyina wo bose bala checkers. Wa wie e ho se ni retailing. Se wo hia ndodo se wo tua koto a ebi wo upe bi so ko waya ufia ubenya bi bose ba wadum metadi sa so da ne ntepe ba ma no gina se bo so bo de wuro no ba bia se bo na bie na num hwe no
bose bank robata foforo no e wo Pempede 2nd Street Kiss Sentence dan mu ene Republic Bank ene di hwe ni mu
Africa jetia pizza dwom ho a ante ata dan no mu number is 03220308838
Thousands of people are winning huge cash prizes in the Tugu Misu Reloaded promo.
The friend member of George, Black Arrow, and then Midnight Makashi, 5,000 Ghana cedis. winning 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Hello, my name is Lydia Kwachuadako. I've won 500 Ghana cedis.
Within the bachelors, winning 200 cedis.
You heard right. Lots of cash prizes being won every week in the Tugu Misu Reloaded promo. You too can be a lucky winner of a grand prize of 125,000 Ghana cedis. Dial star 500 hash and meet your weekly target to stand a chance of winning big.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
For all the controversial issues, the hard questions, and some of Ghana. Share me on Ghana to say the best political show in the Garden City on Oyepa 100.7 FM and the Oyepa TV. Saturday, 9:30 to 12 midday. Within at the Kwesi Pakalose, maybe South Ghana to say the best political show in the Garden City.
Oyepa TV, Efrinyame.
So magnificent. Hey
bro, what's about electricals as some now okay? Man kwa, come on, yama say dear, what's about electricals say? What person will be electrical shop now who's no? Probably who no, said the name me so many me so nimi.
Sanity, contractors